He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. Verse 6, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Verse 7, and to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these things saith he that is holy, he that is true, he that haveth the key of David, he that openeth, and no man shutteth, and shutteth, and no man openeth. Verse 8, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied me. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to call Elohim La Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem, double honors to the elders, to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akim and the Aqua, thought the listening and learning, Lord willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but subscribing to this truth. To you, I say shalom. It's your brother Yahweh coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This lesson is inspired. I was watching this video by that guy, Patrick Humphrey. I forgot who put me on to Patrick Humphrey, but he be bringing out a lot of information. And come to find out, Lord and behold, more than likely it's going to be a government shutdown. The timing of it, right? Call Elohim La Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it's beautiful. At the end of the day, when we say these things, we know that we're going to partake in these sufferings as well. But the difference between us and the average individual, the average Israelite, is we understand why, and we know our hope is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. What did that read? It said the Most High pretty much shut up the door. Yahushua said, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, which Yahushua has the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. So when the Lord basically, when our Father Abanawa Yahweh gives our big brother, our Lord and Savior Yahushua, the command to pretty much shut the shit down and basically come back, when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua pretty much, allows that day of Jacob's trouble, no man will be able to stop these things, And, these government shutdown is only going to affect, Patrick Humphrey tried to say the American people. What it's going to affect? Who? You Jakes. Especially, it's not even just going to affect Jake. It's going to affect, a lot of people, because, you got a lot of Edomites that's on, these government programs as well, They want to make Jake the face of it, but it'd be Esau as well, And that's the thing with this, Bear with me for a second. Government shutdown, likely. After Schumer says Senate Dems will block GOP funding bill. And, they do these different things, in order to, sway, or maneuver to get things passed that they want passed or put in certain bills. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 8. And then he went into pretty much what'll all be affected, which, certain payments, Social Security payments, probably disability payments. They're talking about like the tax heavy season. It's spiritual because brothers was going into lately about how Edom been watching Jake, brothers in his truth. And it was so spiritual because I made a statement. I say certain things for Jake to be aware, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm a believer. I still like to believe brothers and his brothers and whatnot. And you're not going to get it all the way right on this side. Certain things got to take place for certain things because it's part of the story. Nonetheless, though, it was spiritual because, like I said again, I got audited for 2 years in back to back. And I said, what the fuck? He feels some kind of way, huh? You know what I mean? But I wasn't really nervous. I'm upset to a degree because who want to go through that shit? And then, at a time when, we all needing our money. But at the same time, the Lord's still blessed to a degree. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if the Lord going to take this place out, just give me my daily bread. Give me what I need to be sufficient, to the daily bread. That's what we need. But, that kind of indicated that they watching. I got, like I said, audited back to back, and I wasn't even aware I got ordered it. It did, like I said again, I forwarded the mail. You know what I mean? So how the fuck, you know? So anyway, it's better than the proud spirit. You know, America had a certain kind of beginning, but it's gonna be better when this place ends for everybody. You know, look at what has basically come about because of America. America's a wicked ass place. You know, you got the guys like Drewski and Odell Beckham with his weird ass, pretty much being implicated in the Diddy thing, and you're gonna have more people that's gonna be implicated because, you know, again, this is not a righteous kingdom. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17. You know, with this government shutdown, it pretty much is gonna, you know, what you're gonna trust in. You know, scriptures talk about cursed be those that go down to Egypt for help. What's that in Isaiah chapter 30? It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. For he shall be like the hearth in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, and in a salt land, and not inhabit it. Verse 7, Jeremiah 17 and 7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and whose hope the Lord is. You know, when you go into that word, hope, faith, and confidence, all are synonymous. Verse 8, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the rivers, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green. You know, because it's going to come a time where hope is going to be um, sparse. You know, you ain't going to have, you know, that's why a man of the Lord is going to be so precious, because he's going to exude that confidence, that faith, you know, that hope, while these people are going to lack thereof, and they're going to run to Esau, Edom for help. You know what I mean? The Lord is about to do something really terrible in the sight of men. You know, have you ever seen people really go without being fucked up? You know, Jake can imagine to a degree, because we all got different walks of life, and some Jake then struggled or had to go through, Gorilla Hebrew made a statement. He was like, about how, you know, too many people couldn't walk his walk, because we all came from different walks of life, and some harder than others. But that was a proud statement to a degree, but I kind of related to what he was saying. You know, your lot was custom made for your wickedness. Look at what you was off into. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I didn't have his lot, you know. You know, my lot is heavy enough, you know. But so, even with whatever the Lord do with this government shutdown and all that, pretty much, it, pretty much, you know, those true men of the Lord is, and their family is going to eat. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 13, and it reads, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So, if you're not right, the Lord is going to pretty much, have you out here comfortless and hungry, you and your family, because you're wicked, So no matter what the Lord does, if you are considered of the elect, the Lord is going to take care of you and your loved ones, and you got to believe that. So with that, I'm going to end the lesson. I'm going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Call Loyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKodash, double honors to the elders and to the apostles that taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so, now more so than ever. Till next time, Lord willingly, shalom, shalom, kwam yasharallah, mawaf lababal.